Get started with the session today, making sure we got plenty of space around us so we're not going to hit anything or anyone. And we'll start nice and simply here with one arm, moving it around in a circle to the best of your ability. Just nice, easy, round we go. If you can't do a full circle like so, a smaller one with a bent arm, that is absolutely fine as well. Just moving it around, nice and gentle and controlled. Good work. With that same arm, let's change direction and go the opposite way now. And let's change over to the other side to get that one moving too. And let's change direction and go the opposite way. Good work, everybody. Right, next one up, we're going to the best that we can, reaching over towards the opposite shoulder. Remembering if you can't get all the way over, we can come to the near shoulder, or we can come across the front if that's easier for you. The main thing is here though, on each one of these, that we get an elbow bend in here. Nice work. All of these exercises are designed to mobilize these joints, get them warmed up, get them moving, and prepared for the session ahead. Nice. Well, let's take one arm here now. I'm going to swing it forwards, reaching up the best we can, and bringing it down, and then up and down each time. Good work. If you can't bring it right the way straight up, we can do that with a slightly bent arm, or just bring that up less high. Good, well, let's change over to the other side. Good, and then we bring it in for a hug. Arms out to the side, repeat through that movement. That's it, nice work, good mobilization here. Let's move into doing some shoulder rotations now. Change direction. down into our wrists as well, so just get these going around. Change direction. Good work, and give it all a bit shake off there. If we can grab our poles or pole equivalent now, I will get the timer ready to go and we get going on this one here. Alrighty, so we got 20-minute timer set up. We're going to be changing up a little bit as we go through, just like last week. I'll change it a little bit how we set it up, but we'll start with our 5 out of 10 effort for the first 5 minutes here, and just going through this. I'll be guiding you every step of the way, but we will be going in 15 seconds time. We're starting with some paddling forwards like we're kayaking, either with or without a pole. Just going to get those arms going round, just like so, in 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Just get those arms going round. Good work. So again, you can use the pole, or if you're not using a pole, it's just the same movement. If you're doing it single arm as well, you're able to do it single arm. Just keep it moving through. If you are doing single arm, I'll let you know when we're halfway through each minute, and you change arms if you need to do alternating arms. And we're halfway through that minute now. So, good work, keep it going. Just 5 out of 10 effort here, so it's not hard, but it's not easy. It's in between the two. It's just building up that heart rate, building up that core body temperature, getting ourselves warmed up, ready for some harder stuff. We've got 10 seconds to go on this one. Next one, same movement, opposite direction. 3, 2, 1, change direction, and keeping it going here. Good work. Getting those arms going around again. It's same movement with or without the pole, or if you're doing single arm as well, that's also fine. If you are doing single arm, we're at 30 seconds now, so you can change it over. Good work, keeping it going. We've got 10 seconds to go on the next one. We're going to be paddling down to our left side, like we're in a canoe this time. 3, 2, 1. So we put down to one side. And again, we can use this with the pole. If you don't have a pole, just simulate that movement. If you're doing it single arm as well, you can do a single arm. If you are doing single arm on this one, there's no need to change it halfway because we'll be swapping over to the other side after this. But we are just over halfway now, keeping it going. "20 seconds to go. Keeping that 5 out of 10 pace there. Good work, everybody. 10 seconds to go on the next one. Be changing over to the other side in 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing over and keeping that going there as well. Good work, everybody. Let's keep it moving at that pace, which you probably settled into a little bit now, which is good. Let's keep it moving. We've got this one and then our next one, and then we'll be changing it up a little bit, but I'll explain that as we get into it. as we are halfway through this one now.
Halfway there.
Good work, keep it moving. On the next one, we're going to do double arm forwards and then double arm overhead. And we'll move into that in 10 seconds from now. Keep that 5 out of 10 going through this next one as well. Both arms forwards, both arms overhead. 3, 2, 1. So go push forwards, push up, push forwards, push up. And that's with the pole or without the pole or single arm. That's it, nice work everybody, keep it going there. And for those who are doing single arm, we are at halfway now.
Halfway there.
Good work. Okay, so the next one, what we're going to do is just increase that intensity a little bit. We're going to go up to 6 out of 10 for our effort levels. So just a small increase in effort here, up to 6 out of 10. So we're at 5 out of 10 now. We're going up to 6 out of 10. And we're going to be starting with some punching forwards, and there'll be double arm punches in 3, 2, 1. So just this first bit of it, and we're just going to increase that intensity here. Just a little bit up to 6 out of 10 effort. Good work. So just moving those arms through. If you're doing without the pole or single arm, that we are halfway through this one now. So change over if you are single arm user. Good work. On this next one coming up, we're going to be punching to one side and then the other, but we've got another 10 seconds here. So alternating your sides in 3, 2, 1. So go one side, then the other. That's it. Nice work, everybody. Keeping that 6 out of 10 pace, remember, so it's a slight increase still from 5 out of 10 from where we started this session. It's all about just building that heart rate, building that core temperature, getting ourselves warm, getting ourselves ready. As we are halfway through this one now, so if you're doing a single arm changeover, 20 seconds to go. On the next one, we're going to be doing the same idea, but we're going to be punching up and above our head if we can.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. So punching up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So both arms up and then down, and that's with the pole, without the pole, single arm as well. Doing what works for you here. Halfway through this one for those who are changing arms. Good work, keep it going. Good extension with those arms, if that's right above your head or head height or wherever you can get to, as long as you're extending it to the best of your ability. That's the main thing here. On the next one, which is in 10 seconds, we're going to be punching down. Now if you do have a pole, make sure you do this punching just above your knees in 3, 2, 1. It's coming down. That's it, nice work. If you don't have a pole, you can come straight down because the pole's not going to hit your legs because you're not using one, but that's fine. So with the pole, without the pole, single arm, you know the drill by now with this. Good work. For those who are doing single arm, let's change now as we're halfway through this one. And the next one coming up is our combination one, where we go forward, side, up and down. And it'll be our last one at 6 out of 10. And I'll let you know what we're doing in the next one
10 seconds.
as we move into it. But we've got to do this next combination one coming up first. 3, 2, 1. We're changing here as you go forwards, one side, the other side, up and then down, and then repeat through forwards, side, side, up and down, forwards, side, side, up and down. Keep that moving there. 6 out of 10 effort. Don't worry if you get confused with where your arms are supposed to be. Just do the best you can.
Halfway there.
And like I always say, I find it a lot easier if I'm saying it in my head at the same time. Just get into a bit of a rhythm there. Cool, we've got 20 seconds to go on this one. On the next one coming up, we're going to be increasing that intensity once again up to 7 out of 10. So it's starting to get a little bit trickier now.
10 seconds.
And we're starting just to increase that intensity up to 7 out of 10. And we're going to start with double arms going around in a circle in 3, 2, 1. So bringing those around now, picking that pace up again. And 7 out of 10 is where things start to move into the harder end of things. So let's pick up that pace again, keeping it moving. 7 out of 10 effort. Good work, everybody. For those doing single arm, change now.
Halfway there.
And again, if you need to, without the pole, is the same movement. Single arm, you guys know by now. Let's keep it moving. If you need to make any other adjustments with your exercises, that's absolutely fine. Feel free to make it that suits you. But the next one here, same movement, opposite direction. In 3, 2, 1, changing direction. Still at 7 out of 10 effort, so that is pretty intense here. Keeping it moving. Good work. And if there is any exercises that you simply can't do or really struggle with or causes you any pain or discomfort, feel free to just to swap that exercise out. You don't feel like you have to do a particular exercise. These are just here just to change it up, keep it interesting, keep it different.
Halfway there.
But if there's one that you just perform better on, feel free to do that instead. It's not a problem at all. We're going to keep the circle theme going on the next one, but we're going to do a flat one instead, and we go clockwise for the first one of these in 10 seconds from now. Keeping that 7 out of 10 pace though. We want that intensity up still in 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming around.
14.
And again, clockwise direction here. Keeping it moving. Good work, everybody. Alrighty. Still 7 out of 10. We are coming up to halfway now, so change if you're doing single arm, but just getting it going around. Best of your ability, with or without the pole. Nice work. We've got 15 seconds to go on this one.
10 seconds.
On the next one, same movement, but we'll be going counterclockwise on this next one. 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Keep it going. Nice work, everybody. Okay, keeping it going. After this one, we got one more at this 7 out of 10 effort. And you probably guessed where this is leading to on the last 5. And we'll be moving into that. But we got this last one at 7 out of 10 effort. First, we're going to do a straight arm raise. So take our arms from around about our lap height up above our head, not pressing it up, but by raising it up.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. So starting here, raising up. And again with the pole, without, single arm. Make your necessary adjustments. That's good. For those who are doing single arm, let's change now.
Halfway there.
Nice work, everybody. Alrighty, on the next one, as I said, you probably guessed what we're doing. We're going to go up to 8 out of 10 effort for the final 5 minutes here. So it should be
10 seconds.
intense for this next 5 minutes. We're going to start with punching forwards, alternating hands in 3, 2, 1. So punching forward. And 8 out of 10 effort there. Keep that going, keep it punching. Good work. That's it. 8 out of 10 effort now, so it should be fairly
Halfway there.
intense. We're halfway through for those doing single arm. That's it. Keep it moving. Good work, everybody. And 10 seconds to go on the next one. We're punching across our body in 3, 2, 1. So going one side, other side. I will say as well, for those, because I know for some of you, you prefer doing these punches specifically without the pole. If that's the case for you, feel free to not use the pole for these ones. But doing this to the best of your ability is what we require from you. We're going to be changing arms if you're single arm now.
Halfway there.
But keeping that intensity 8 out of 10. That's the most important thing here, where our intensity is at. So let's keep that there, keep that intensity high, keep things moving for another 15 seconds here. On the next one, we're going to be punching up above our head.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going up.
Round 18.
That's it. If you can't fully extend your arms, just get them to where you can, but make sure the intensity is there at that 8 out of 10. That's the main thing here. For those doing single arm, let's change now at halfway
Halfway there.
and keep things moving. Good work, everybody. "15 seconds to go on this one. On the next one, we're going to be punching down.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. So punching down.
19.
Alternating hands. With or without the pole. Single arm if you need to. Make sure that intensity's there at 8 out of 10. Which maybe for this one, picking up that pace because it's a slightly easier exercise. Let's keep it going. After this, we've got one last one to go, which we'll be doing our combination one again. But for those doing single arm, let's change now.
Halfway there.
Good work. So combo for the last one here. Forwards, side, up, down. 10 seconds from now. And 3, 2, 1. So go forwards, side, up and down. Forwards, side, up and down. Good work. Keep moving through. 8 out of 10 effort. This is our last one of the 20 here. Halfway through. Good work. Keep pushing it there all the way through this for the last 12 seconds.
10 seconds.
And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Keep hold of your poles, or at least keep them close, whilst we have our hydration break. But great start to the session so far, everybody. We're going to keep our poles here. We'll move into this next bit. No rush because I'm still got to set up the timer here. So last week for our intervals, we did 10 rounds of 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. This time we're going to change it up a little bit. The intensity will be roughly the same, but it'll just be a different way of doing this kind of session. So we're going to be doing 6 rounds, but we'll be doing 1 minute of work at maximum effort. So it's quite a long work period, but we've increased the rest period again up to 30 seconds. So it's just changing the way we do these intervals, and it just works us in slightly different ways. So our 1 minute is still at maximum effort, 10 out of 10, the best you can for 1 minute, and then we'll have 30 seconds of rest, and we'll repeat through that 6 times today. So it's not as many, but we're doing more work, and it roughly comes out to about the same amount anyway as you go through this. But yes, we will get started on this. Everybody's back, which is good. For those who are doing single arm, I'll just call out when it's halfway. If I remember to say change arms, I'll say change arms, but I'll always say we're halfway through. So listen up for that, just because when the intensity increases, sometimes I forget some of those little details. But I'll try my best to remember them as we go through. So we're going to keep with our poles. We're going to go with our first exercise, which is the kayaking forwards, 15 seconds from now. I just want as fast as you can on this and holding it for the entire minute. So arms around like so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So this is as fast as you can, and it's for a minute, so it's going to be fairly intense here, but let's keep it going. Good work. That's it. Nice work, everybody. Keep those arms going around as fast as you can here. Keep that pace up. That's the first 15 seconds done. Let's keep it going. Keep it moving. Good work, everybody. Nice and fast. Don't let yourself drop off that pace you're at now. Keep it going as we are coming up to halfway now. So change arms if you need to. Good work. Keep it moving all the way through. Another 20 seconds to go here. Keep pushing it. 15 seconds all the way through to the end. Just good work. 10 seconds. Still keep going fast as you can all the way through to the end. Don't let yourself drop off in this pace. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. That is our first one done. We got 5 more of those to go. The next one we're going to be doing is both arms going around forwards together. We're going to change it up a little bit here. But yeah, both arms going around together. 10 seconds from now. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So both arms going around in that circle, making sure we're going maximum effort. If you feel like you can go faster, feel free to do so. And when you find that pace, hold it there. Good work. We've got 45 seconds of this to go. Keep that pace going. Good work, everybody. Intensity high, but holding it as well through this full minute. Don't let yourself drop off in this pace. Good work, everybody. For those who are doing single arm, you can change now.
Halfway there.
But keep it going. Good pace, everybody. Good work. Good intensity. Nice work. Keep it going all the way through this one. 15 seconds to go. Don't let yourself drop off. Let's keep it going. Keep that intensity.
10 seconds.
Push through right the way through to that final second, which will be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. That's 2 done so far. Next one, we're going to be doing double arm forwards, double arm overhead. "15 seconds left of our rest. 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. That's it. Nice work, everybody. Try and extend the arms the best you can, but focus more on the speed. Keeping it going. Keep that intensity high. Nice work, everybody. Halfway through now.
Halfway there.
20 seconds to go. 15 now. Good work.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. All the way through to the end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Doing fantastic so far on this next one. Let's go into canoeing down to the left side on this next one. Let's keep that intensity high. We're going to change at halfway through this one, so we'll do 30 seconds on one side and 30 seconds on the other. But we'll be going here in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. 10 out of 10, maximum effort. Let's go through this, guys. Good work. Fantastic. That's our first 15 seconds done. Let's keep that intensity high. Keep moving through this at that 10 out of 10 pace. Fantastic. Keep it going. And we are halfway through this one, so let's change over, everybody, to the other side. That's it. Nice work. Keep that intensity up. Keep it moving. 20 seconds to go on this one. You've done great so far during these minutes that we're doing. Let's keep pushing all the way through this one for the last 10 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Alrighty, on this next one, we're going to do a straight arm raise. So it's coming straight up, straight down. This one can be pretty intense for maximum effort for a minute. So just do the best that you can with this. Keep that intensity high and just keep yourself pushing through to the best of your ability. That's what maximum effort is. It's not going at a specific speed, it's just going at your maximum effort. That's going to look different for everybody. 3, 2, 1, off we go.
5,
That's it, nice work. Keep it moving, keep it pushing, raising those arms up. For those who are doing single arm, let's change now. Halfway here, good work. Let's everybody keep that intensity high. This one's pretty tricky to do, so let's keep it going. Let's keep that high, keep it moving. Focus on the intensity rather than the range of motion.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Alrighty, we've got one last one to go. For this last one, I'm going to let you choose the exercise that you want to do. If there's a particular exercise you like, enjoy, or can just perform quite well, or one that you struggle with even, then you just want to improve it, feel free to choose whichever you want for the last one. If you don't know what to choose, I'm just going to do some single arm alternating hands punching forwards, and that will be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Yeah, choose the exercise of whichever you want. Let's keep that intensity high. Whichever exercise you're doing, keep it moving. Fast, hard work here. Nice going, everybody. So we are coming up to halfway. If you're doing a single arm exercise, you can change now. Good work. Keep it going. Pushing all the way through this one. 20 seconds to go. Fantastic, everybody. We've got another 10 seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work, everybody. Alrighty, we will keep hold of our poles just for one last little bit here. Let's get this timer ready for it. Okay, so what we're going to do just for this last little bit here is we're going to do 3 minutes, and we're going to do it to just the best of your ability for 3 minutes. So generally going at 10 out of 10 effort would mean that you wouldn't be able to do 3 minutes of intensity, but I want you to kind of think of that mentality, just your best effort that you can do for a full 3 minutes, okay? In terms of the exercise, I want you just to choose one that you can perform very comfortably and like it's easy to go through, because it's quite a long time. So I just want you to choose an exercise that you can do and perform fairly well. So it could be anything at all. I'm just going to do the paddling forwards, just nice and simple. Feel free to do whichever one that you want to do, but it is for 3 minutes, so it will be pretty intense. And just do the best you can, like hold the best pace you can for the 3 minutes. Sometimes we can go really quick and then drop off that pace. I don't want you to do that. I want you to get to a pace that you can try and hold all the way through that 3 minutes. It can be quite tricky to know what that pace is to start with, but I'd rather you go in and then slightly increase it as you go through, rather than going too hard and then dropping off the pace. So just build into it over maybe the first 30 seconds or something, but just do the best you can with this. So it's 3 minutes, the best effort that you can do for 3 minutes, and we will be going in 15 seconds time. So get yourself prepared, do whichever exercise you want. If you don't want to use a pole as well, that's absolutely fine. But do the best you can here. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So it's 3 minutes here. Good work. So whichever pace, so get into that pace where you feel like you can hold it there. To give you a rough example, I'm probably around about like 8, maybe 9 out of 10 effort, that sort of area. We're going to keep this going, keep it pushing. That's our first 30 seconds down. If you're doing a single arm exercise, I will let you know when we're 1.5 minutes in, so you can change to the other arm. But we're not there yet, let's keep it moving. Good work, everybody. Whichever exercise you're doing, just keep that pace up, keep it going. If you feel like you can go faster, just pick up that pace a little bit. If you feel like you're not going to survive, just drop it down a little bit. Whichever it is, I want you to just do the best effort you can do for this. Good work, everybody. Keep it going, keep it moving. So we are coming up to halfway through in 3, 2, 1. So that's halfway through this, 1.5 minutes to go. You can adjust your pace as necessary. If you feel like you can go faster, pick up that pace. If you feel like you're already struggling, just try and hold it in there. Try and hold it all the way through this 3 minutes here. Good work, everybody. Nice work. We are coming up to our final minute now. Good work. Keep that intensity there. Keep it fast. Keep it hard all the way through. You guys are doing absolutely great. Good work. Nice work, everybody. We are into our final 30 seconds here, pushing ourselves all the way through this. Keep it moving. Into the last little bit here. We have got 10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work, everybody. We can put our poles down now. Grab yourself a drink, and then once you've grabbed your drink, if you're using a cushion for this next bit, grab yourself a cushion. If you don't have one, can't hold one, that's okay. I will show you what to do regardless. Very good work though on those cardio bits today. That's one of those sessions I feel for myself, it kind of sneaks up on you a little bit. It kind of starts pretty intense. It starts feeling like it's not too bad, and then it gets pretty intense as you go through, just because we're just adding more and more sort of intensity as we go through. We're also holding that intensity for a long time, so it's kind of more of an endurance-based session with that there. Okay, good. If you have a cushion, great. If you don't have a cushion or whatever you using for this, what we can do is just hold our hands together or roughly together as you go through this. So don't worry if you don't have something to hold, it's not an issue. But essentially for these first exercises here, we're going to do somewhere we're trying not to move our core. So for those who've been before, you already kind of know the drill with this. But essentially we're going to try and use the pillow or cushion or whatever you're using to throw yourself off balance. But we're going to try and use our core to not let ourselves be thrown off balance. So for this first one here, we're going to do a figure of 8. And as we go side to side, your shoulder's going to want to rock side to side with it. I want you to try and keep them locked in place and use that core to keep yourself locked in. Good. For some of you, that's going to be enough of a core exercise, just doing that movement, trying to stop yourself swaying side to side. If, however, you need to make this a little bit harder, there's a couple of ways to do so. You could be a bit more vigorous with the side to side action. That's going to throw you off even more, and you can try and use that core more. Or you can sit away from your backrest if that's a possibility for you. And then what that means is you've got less support from your chair, and it means you're having to use your core more on this. Also, if you're able to, like raising a leg up is a way to make this harder too. Essentially, less contact with the chair you're in, the harder this is going to be, because you've got less opportunity to sort of hold yourself in place. Especially if you're in like a custom chair, because it is generally designed to hold you in place quite well. So we want to try and, if we are able to, trying to not use that and work on these core muscles here. Good work, everybody. Really use that core to stop yourself from going side to side. Nice work. Let's rest there on that one. Next one, again, we've done this one before. We're going to do the raise up in front of us and then back down. And when we bring it, especially bring it back down, our body wants to fall forwards with this. I want you to try your best to not let it fall forwards, using the lower back muscles here to keep yourself, and really focus on what sort of your torso is doing here. So if you feel it rocking back and forth, really try your best to stop that from happening. Even if it's just a small sway, we want to try and eliminate that the best we can. And again, if you want to make this, so for some of you that will be absolutely fine with the exercise there, that'll be hard enough. If you want to make it harder, just you can have more of a straight arm. So it's just more weight trying to pull you forwards. Or again, you can sit away from your backrest and not let it support you here. Let's rest that cushion or pillow or whatever you're using on our lap. And the next one, we'll do a side bend. This one, we are trying to use the core to lean side to side. So instead of trying to resist the movement, we're trying to use our core to go through the movement. So you bend down to one side and bend down to the other. And remembering here, we don't want to use momentum. So there's a couple of ways we can do that. We can use both arms down and pull them back up. Or we can just put one arm sort of on our lap, and that just helps us to eliminate it as we go down and up, because sometimes we can just sort of use our head. So there's multiple ways. Our body's very good at making things easy for ourselves. So like we can, so when I'm down to this side, I can raise that arm and I just naturally come back up in line without putting any effort in. I can use my head as well, so I can do that, and that sort of brings me back up in line. So we want to try and eliminate those things. You want to make it hard for yourself, not easy for yourself. Good. And you may need to remove the cushion from your lap, or you can keep it there for this one. We're going to do our forwards folds. So going forwards, raising up, and just going back and forth between the two here. If you need to make it harder, you can raise your hands up higher. So the higher the hands are here, the harder this is going to be. Just bending forwards, raising up. If you need to use assistance as well, you can just push slightly on your lap or your cushion if it's on there. You can just push slightly off it, but try to use that as little as you can if you have to. Good work. Just checking the time here. Okay, we can quickly go through those exercises again. We go back to the beginning here, trying to throw ourselves off balance with swaying the cushion side to side in a kind of figure of eight pattern. That's it, nice work. And let's go into the next one, raising it up, bringing it down. And putting the cushion on our lap. Let's go into our side bends. And then into our forward folds. And then ease out of that there. We can pop our cushions to the side or away or whatever, and we are going to just go into a bit of a cool down here. Just use some nice breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth to start with. As you're doing that, let's just put in some shoulder rotations. They don't have to be perfect, you can give them just sort of any sort of movement you feel like feels good. Maybe it's holding position, maybe it's forcing it to stretch a little bit. I'm just changing up the direction as we go through this, so just feel free to do the same. And let's just go through a little bit of neck mobility as well, looking up and down to begin with. Let's go into looking one side and then the other. And then bring one ear to one shoulder, to the other shoulder, back and forth. And good. Well, let's give that a little shake off there as we bring today's session to a close. Thank you again for joining me today. Hope you had a good session. It looked like it was a good effort there from where I could see, which is great. Hope you have a good rest of the weekend.